got the open A in there and a little bit of open G as well. So we start with, and then he moves down to 7th fret on the D and B string. Second time, moves that back to 9th fret and 7th fret, and then the same thing. Sliding this double stop up and down in conjunction with the open A. Again. And then back into the chorus. All right, now let's go over this backwards guitar solo from You Got Me Floatin' forwards. In other words, how to replicate that solo forwards. So we start with a slide on the index finger, using the index finger from the 5th fret to the 9th fret on the D string. And it comes in on the upbeat of 1. So you got, if you're counting slowly like 1 and 2 and, you would go 1. And then right on beat 3. And on beat 4. So one more time, it would be 1. So after sliding up to the 9th fret, I'm going to do a hammer pull 5th, 7th with the index and ring finger on the G string. Land on the 7th fret of the D. Back to the 7th. Then a bend and release. Then we wait 2 beats and then 2 beats into the next bar. So you got, starting in bar 3, 1, 2, 3. So coming in on the upbeat of beat 3, 1, 2, 3. And there's beat 4, that C note. So you're hammering 5th, 7th on the D index ring. And the 7th fret of the G is fretted, and then you're going to do a pre-bend of a half step, and then a pre-bend of a full step. So while that bend is held, half step, whole step, while you're holding that, you're going to fret 8th fret of the B string. Still holding the bend, pick it again, the G string, release, and then bend up and down again. So like this. And now we're into bar 5. We got 1, 2. So what's interesting is in bar 3 and bar 5, he comes in after 2 beats of silence. So one more time in bar 5. 1, 2. You got a hammer pull between the 5th and 8th fret on the B string, index pinky, and then a quick index finger pulls back 5th fret to 2nd fret, and then a slide up from the 4th fret to the 19th fret that goes straight to a 2-step bend. Then back down. That's the end of the solo there. And so we have this hammer pull 17, 20 on the B string between the index and ring finger, and landing on the 19th fret of the G, back to 17th fret of the B, and 20th fret of the B bent, and then vibratoed and picked. All right, so as I said, this is a backwards guitar solo, and I just emulated it by playing forwards. So, like the first phrase we hear in the solo, I'm going to play what Jimmy really played, and I'm going to capture it in this looping device, and then spit it back out backwards. So if Jimmy played this, it sounds like this on the record. And that's the first phrase we hear. The next phrase Jimmy played was this. But on the record, it sounds like this. All right, for the last 4 bars of the solo, here's what Jimmy really played, and I'm going to capture it in my little backwards device. So, here we go. And then when that's flipped over, it sounds like this.